Hello Libra. So I'm here to give you some insight and guidance. I just asked Spirit to meet you where you're at in this current space and time. So I've already pulled a card for you, an oracle card, and it is Kindred Spirit. Kindred Spirit. I know there's two little girls here, but I was hearing mother-daughter, like mother-daughter relationship. Okay, so your child, okay, or your mother could be your kindred spirit. Okay, you guys are very close. This is also a relationship that has gone through a transformation. If this is not a mother-daughter connection, this could just be someone that it could be someone that has crossed your path. Okay, you guys are just alike. In many ways. You could like the same jokes. You could like when I say same jokes, you guys probably like dirty jokes, or just just jokes, silly jokes. Okay, you guys collect the same movies. You guys have a lot in common. Okay, this could just be someone that you had just met and you feel like you've known them from another lifetime. Okay, this is a very protective or protected connection that you have as well. I'm hearing manifested. Some of you could have manifested this connection just because there's two little girls. This could also represent just a connection with somebody romantically. Okay, I'm seeing that as well. But this is like an energy of knowing someone from another lifetime. Like you feel like you've known this person all of your life. Okay, I'm hearing two peas in a pod. Okay, this, like I said, this connection has went through some type of transformation. Okay. But it's very protected. It's a very protected connection that you guys have. What else am I getting from this? I'm hearing kindness too. So this is also a reminder to be a little bit more kinder. Okay, be more kind in regards to, kindness with yourself. Be more kind to yourself, and in return, you're more kind to others. Okay. Be more kind in regards to your relationships with your family members, friends. It really can be anything. This can even be, co-workers, being more kind to your co-workers. All right. So let me just read from the book and see what the book says. This is all I'm getting from it. Okay. And also just transforming your relationship. If there's a relationship that has not went through a transformation, this is just encouragement to transform this relationship, hence the butterfly. So it says, this card depicts a snapshot in time of two young geishas standing together. There is warmth between them as they link arms and find shelter beneath the protective shade of a shared parasol. I think that's how you say it. In Buddhist culture, the parasol is thought to be a metaphor for protection from the painful heat of human suffering. The scene is preserved in a bell jar, like a treasured memory. A background of pink blossoms symbolize happiness, love, and warmth. Behind the girls are remnants of a handwritten letter representing communication and reciprocation. The butterfly in the foreground is a reminder of the continuing cycle of change present in all human relationships. Although we are all kindred spirits, in terms of our humanity, this card specifically refers to the spiritual recognition between souls, either personally and or collectively. Because of our unexplainable familiar feelings that are often the hallmark of a kindred spirit connection between seeming strangers, many believe that soul recognition is forged over lifetimes, and we reunite through the law of karma for the purposes of spiritual evolution and alignment. Whatever your beliefs, the mysterious resonance between kindred spirits is something we cannot ignore. Keep in mind that fate can sometimes conspire to bring people or groups together to gradually unearth a kindred spirit connection over time. By selecting this card, you are reminded of the gift of kindred spirits. It may be affirming as an existing relationship, prompting you to look differently at an ongoing one, or it could be the universe preparing you to expand your horizons and readiness for a new meeting. Be aware of this energy at work and contemplate its relevance to your present situation. Ooh, okay. So that was beautiful. All right, so let's see what's surrounding you, Libra. Okay, let's see what's surrounding you. I really feel, I keep hearing kindness. I keep hearing kindness. Being kind to yourself, being kind to others. Sometimes people are brought into our lives to teach us a lesson as well. And being taught a lesson is not something that's like bad. It's just we learn from it. We expand our mind and our wisdom, you know, from that connection or that situation. Okay, somebody can come into our lives to test our patience. Universe wants to know, hey, have you simmered down that anger? Have you learned your lesson? You know. All right. So what's surrounding Libra? Ten of Pentacles, which was in the Cancer reading. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Ace of Swords. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles. So family matters, okay? Family matters. And it came up for Cancer as well, okay? It did come up for Cancer. So Libra, you could be dealing with a Cancer person, okay? Or somebody with Cancer energy. So, but it could really be any sign, really. It could be even a fire sign person. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Earth, whatever. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Ace of Swords. Wow. So Libra, I feel like you're really focused on keeping your family together. Keeping your family together and on the right track. Okay. That's for some of you. I also see pregnancy as well, Libra. You being pregnant, or you your partner being pregnant, knowing of a pregnancy, because I see that. I see expansion of a relationship. Expansion of a relationship, or expansion of the family. You could be even having twins. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but I know there's some of you could be having twins, okay? But for the most part, I really see that, you know, finances are good. Things are pretty steady. You know, the love department's looking pretty good. Okay, but there could be some, you know, rockiness. Okay, I see here that there's a message coming in. You could be delivering this message, or this could be a message coming in, being delivered to you. That can kind of rock the boat a bit, but it's really important that you keep your composure, be emotionally mature about this situation. This message coming in could be delivered harshly. Okay, it's like, and if it's not being delivered harshly, it's like you're getting the hardcore truth. Okay, the fact. Oops, let me calm down. You're getting the facts about something. Okay, but it's really important that you keep your composure and be emotionally mature. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles, it says, not what we have, but what we enjoy constitutes our abundance. Okay, so Libra, it's not about what you have. You know, you could be really focused on the material, okay, and focused on, okay, well, if I don't have this, this, and this, I can't be happy. But that's having an unhealthy relationship with money and just the material, okay, the material world, okay, having an unhealthy connection. So it's really not about what you have, okay, it's about enjoying. So for some of you, You could be changing the way you think about money, okay? And you could just be focusing on family and just spending time together, new opportunities, getting to know your loved ones, getting to know your relatives, things like that, okay? That's for some of you, all right? Ace of Cups. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. So I definitely see love really coming through for you, Libra. This could be in regards to a relationship or in regards to a, I feel like I'm picking up on mother-daughter or mother-son energy, okay? If Libra, you may not even have children, okay? But you could have someone that you mentor, okay? And you've mentored them for a long time. And you just fell in love with them at first sight. This is not romantic. This is like a parental, child-like energy that I'm getting, okay? But if that's not the case, this is just you falling in love again with your partner, okay? Falling in love all over again. And as you see here, the Ace of Cups, there's someone just sitting there. It's like all camouflaged in the flowers. Okay, so you could just be falling in love all over again with your partner, okay? For others of you, this is a new person coming in, okay? I do see that as another person coming in. And this is someone who has a child, okay? I do see someone that has a child that you're connecting with. And I'm hearing that you accept them and their child. Or this could be you, Libra. Someone's accepting you and your child, okay? The next card, Queen of Cups. Blessed is the influence of one true, loving human soul on another. I can't even read this correctly. Blessed is the influence of one true, loving human soul on another. Right. So when you have the ability to love, okay, when you have the ability to cultivate love into your life, all right, that is really a blessing. And this could just, like I said, can be a love between a child and a parent. Okay, or just love between two people, two adults, okay, or young people, whatever. All right, so having the ability to love another person, that is really a blessing. And to give love, and like I was saying, you know, I kept hearing kindness, so it's a call for you, Libra, to be a bit more kinder, be a bit more loving, accepting, not overly critical, because I see that some of you could be overly critical. You know how you would want your family, you know how you're it's like you have an expectation of how you want your family to be and how you want things to be. It's time for you to soften up a bit, you know, kind of chill out a bit and love the person you're with for who they are. Love your child for who they are, you know, and just be supportive and loving. The last card here is I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning to sail my ship. So not being afraid of confrontation as well, but also not trying to find confrontations, okay? Because I can see that there could be some confrontation within the family, or you have I'm hearing you have some unanswered questions, okay, in regards to a family. This doesn't have to be your actual family, like your husband, you know, your wife, and it's like your extended family, like your family, okay? For some of you, you could have some questions for your family. You could have questions for a mother figure, a father figure, really, okay? But you can't be afraid of the storm, or you can't be afraid of confrontation. You can't be afraid of what someone may think or feel, okay? Express how you truly feel, but be mature about it, you know? Do your best not to allow your emotions to get the best of you, you know? I'm hearing come as you are. So come as you are, but come from a place of love. Come from a place of concern, okay? Don't come from a place of control. I'm hearing for some of you, it's like, well, my mom or my dad or my great parents didn't do this. Well, your great grandparents or your mom and dad is not living your life, okay? That's for some of you, okay? That's for some of you. So come from a place of love, not from a place of what others would have done or on all this stuff, okay? Lord, I stayed on that for a little too long, okay? But for the most part, I really see this positivity. You know, there could be some bumps in the road, but I definitely see that things are going pretty good. You know, finances is fine. I definitely see an offer coming through. Love, of course. Okay. Also looking at this Ace of Swords is really important because it's air sign. So this is, I see this as you, Libra. Do your best not to get caught up in your emotions. Your emotions can toss you back and forth. You can be very indecisive about something. Okay, so try your best not to allow your boat to tip over. Okay, you can go through the storm. Okay, but you're going to learn to sail that ship. Okay. All right, so let's see here. What is Libra moving towards? Okay, moving forward, what can Libra expect going forward? Okay, because we want to go forward. What can Libra expect going forward? Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a renewal. Definitely a renewal of emotions in the mind. Yeah, okay, so 10 of Swords and Justice cards. So these two cards were in the Capricorn reading. Libra, you could be dealing with the Capricorn person. Okay. So we have 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands. You could be dealing with the fire sign person, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay, you could be dealing with the Cancer too. Let's see, 7. Okay, 9 of Wands. Okay, someone is very exhausted, Libra. Someone that you're dealing with, this could be a fire sign person, even an air sign person. This could even be you. Someone's very exhausted and mentally strained, and they need your help, okay? They need your help. They need your support, okay? I'm hearing also, Libra, you may have, there's like an energy of thinking that the person can handle themselves. Like, hey, you can do it, you know, and that's not really being supportive. If someone is in distress and you see it and maybe they're not saying it, if their energy has shifted and they're a little bit rough around the edges, maybe a cold, trying to find out what's wrong with that person and find out how you can better support them, especially if you're in a relationship. Okay, or even in a work environment, you see someone is really working their tail off and they have a hard time asking for help. Maybe you need to step up and say, hey, what can I do? You know? But I really feel like there is someone that is really suffering and they're not saying it. Okay, and you should try your best to be supportive. If it's not the other person, this could be you. And if you're feeling like this, you need to speak up. You need to communicate. Don't be fearful of what the response would be if you were to ask for help or if you were to express how you're truly feeling. Okay? Open up the lines of communication. So we have 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and Justice cards. So the 2 of Wands says the first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. Okay? Wow. So some of you Libras, oh gosh, some of you Libras could somewhat be fed up with your family unit. You could be somewhat fed up with how things are. Okay? Some of you, I feel like some of you are wanting to just kind of peace out, be done with the situation. Others of you, you're just tired of how things are. You want to go in a new direction. You want a renewal. You want things to get back on track. You want this kindred spirit type of energy. Okay, if this is not you, this is the other person who's looking for some change within the family dynamic or within the work foundation. Okay, it says 7 of Wands here. Life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. So it's making the best out of your situation. It's doing the best that you can. Yeah, no one is perfect. Okay, no one is perfect. All right, life is not perfect. That's another thing. Okay, but we have to make the best out of our situation. When we make the best out of our situation, then we usher in a new emotional, like a new beginning, of course, and emotional fulfillment, like an emotional renewal. We usher that in. Okay, I'm also seeing here that there's definitely a need to create some healthy boundaries. For some of you, you can come off as very aggressive. If this is not you, this is the other person you're dealing with that can come off as very aggressive. Okay, so you definitely need to set some healthy boundaries, and how you're able to do that is by opening up lines of communication. You can express to the person that you're with, hey, I don't like how you talk to me, or this makes me feel this way when you say this. When you say this to me, it makes me feel this way. You know, you don't have to be confrontational about it, but there's definitely need to set some healthy boundaries, because someone is really feeling down. I'm also seeing that there's some type of ego. There's an ego struggle. You guys, you and this person can operate from a place of ego. This could be in the work environment or in a relationship. Okay, there's like an ego struggle. Okay, and it's definitely a call to balance the scales. Things seem to be a little bit rocky for some of you, but it's really a call for you to balance the scales out with this Justice card. Be true to yourself. Do the right thing. Be kind. If someone is wanting to be negative and, you know, just be an ass, it does not mean you have to match them. Liberate yourself from the situation, okay? Don't be afraid of the storm. Don't be afraid of this situation or this person coming at you. You liberate yourself. You cut cords. And when I say cut cords, you choose to not engage this person. There's an energy also of like someone who could be a narcissist. They want you to focus on them. Or you could be wanting someone to focus completely on you. Okay? But yet you don't want to be a team player. It can go either way. Okay? Ten of Swords, it says those things that hurt and stretch. So the pain that you have experienced within your work environment or within your relationship internally, this is going to allow you to learn from the situation. Okay, so you could be feeling, you know, for example, you can be feeling really down, self-defeated, okay, and you could be in a lot of pain. You could be in a lot of pain because of this, and distress, mental distress. Okay, but the reason why it's happening is because the situation is trying to bring awareness to you. Okay, so you can free yourself. I also feel like some of you Libras could have like low self-esteem. Okay, there's like a low energy of like a low self-esteem, and there's definitely a need to heal from some type of childhood trauma. Some of you could have had some type of childhood trauma that you're needing to heal from, and the fact that you haven't healed from it causes some type of mental distress. That's for some of you, okay? But your obstacles and your challenges is going to help you grow. It's going to build your endurance, okay? But it's really important to balance out the scales, okay? Balance out the scales in regards to your career, your relationship, okay? Choose not to stay in a situation that's no longer serving you. And the situation, it could be your mind, the way you think, the way you respond to things, okay? Or this could be another person, the way they respond to things, okay? Initiate a conversation and express how you're truly feeling. And if this person is not wanting to act right and do what they're supposed to do, you know, you got to free yourself. And this is the Justice card. You got to free yourself. Okay? You got to free yourself. Some of you Libras, some of you, not all of you, could be going through some type of separation, okay? And just understand, going back to Kindred Spirit, some people could be like, well, why in the hell is this happening to me? Why did this person come in my life and destroy my life and do this and that? That's for some of you. Understand that this person came into your life for a reason, okay? To help you grow. So you can learn emotional intelligence. So you can learn from this situation. Okay? Difficulties is not meant to, or just challenges in our life is not meant to destroy us. Okay? It's meant for us to grow. This life is not forever, but we have to decide to learn from our situation and grow in wisdom. Make the best out of it. Make the best out of our situation. Make the best out of our life. Understanding that life isn't perfect. Life is definitely not a bed of roses. Okay? Am I getting anything else from this? I'm not. I don't think so. But yeah, going forward, guys, I really see that you guys, some of you guys are going to really be liberating yourself from all of this, okay? You know, some of you could be feeling very tore up from the floor up, but I really feel like you guys are going to be overcoming this, okay? Balance the scales out. Ask for help. Okay, so I hope you guys like the reading. Please feel free to send me an email if you would like a personal reading. Either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the month, and God bless.